Wait a minute. Something new is cooking up in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Did you get to know about it? There are rumors that a favorite mutant will not be included in the X-Men MCU relaunch because Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige has other ideas for the character. Is this even true? Let's have a look over the updates regarding the rumored project. Are you excited to know about it? Stick along with us for further updates. Let's get started. Alright, the internet has been buzzing with rumors that Marvel Studios is considering a Brotherhood of Mutants and Magneto movie. Fans want to know if these rumors are real or not. Fans have been waiting for a long time for the X-Men mutants to enter the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They may have to wait a little longer to see Magneto, their favorite villain who has become an anti-hero, though as Kevin, president of Marvel Studios, has other ideas for the character. So, is this coming on screen for real? The sources claim that as of publishing, there is no confirmation of a Brotherhood of Mutants film based on the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But according to semi-reliable industry insider Daniel RPK, Kevin reportedly wants Magneto to make his MCU debut in that film rather than in the first MCU X-Men movie. This is in addition to the fact that a Brotherhood of Mutants movie set in the MCU is reportedly being considered. However, fans should wait for a formal confirmation from Kevin and Marvel Studios and take this information with a grain of salt. Nevertheless, the idea of a Brotherhood of Mutant picture excites me despite the lack of confirmation, because it will allow fans to finally examine a different angle on the human-mutant connection than the one that the X-Men movies have presented. Additionally, this would be a fantastic chance to develop Magneto as a character and assist viewers in warming up to him and comprehending his perspectives outside of the Fox X-Men universe through the performances of Ian McKellen and Michael Fassbender. What do you feel about this? The Brotherhood of Mutants, commanded by Magneto, made their debut as mutant supremacists over ordinary humans in Marvel Comics X-Men 4 in March 1964. The supervillains went through several iterations, but in the beginning, there were mutants like Toad, Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, Blob, and Mastermind. Later versions saw the addition of other characters. In Fox's 2000 adaptation of the X-Men, the Brotherhood made its debut as a terrorist organization led by Magneto, Toad, Mystique, and Sabretooth that intended to transform humanity into mutants by the use of a conversion machine. Daniel Richmond claims that Kevin's new concept to center a movie on Magneto, the iconic hero who blurs the line between good and evil, comes after Richmond revealed a few days earlier that Mr. Sinister will lead the charge as the primary antagonist for the upcoming X-Men picture that will have a female lead. Eric Lyncher, aka Magneto, is absent, which makes sense given Kevin's stated intentions for this new addition to stand out. Nevertheless, it's still too early to predict what exactly will happen in the new tale and which heroes are anticipated to make their big debut, as work has only recently resumed following the WGA strikes. Regarding other mutant cameos, Hugh Jackman will be making a comeback as Wolverine in Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool 3, which is scheduled for release on July 26, 2024. It won't be the first Marvel Studio film to feature characters from the original Fox Studios picture. Patrick Stewart played Charles Xavier in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. But while the multiverse saga prepares the ground for the mutants' rebirth, it will keep upsetting the MCU continuity as fans know it for the X-Men. Fans have expressed excitement about the prospect of a good versus evil parallel between the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants and the new X-Men after Richmond's news about X was shared on X-Men's updates. With this statement, fans will have the freedom to imagine the heroes and villains they would like to see in both the films and speculate about how they might eventually cross paths with other highly anticipated MCU superheroes. Although it seems like the Avengers are running out of steam, the return of Magneto and the X-Men ignites a fresh flame of ardent fans in anticipation of a new mutant story. Is a Magneto MCU movie coming? As of this video, there has been no confirmation of a Magneto MCU movie. A movie centered around Marvel's mental manipulator is not out of the question though, considering Magneto's appeal as a character and his standing as one of the company's most recognizable antagonists. A film starring Avengers vs. X-Men may be in the early stages of development, while Kevin is also interested in making a Brotherhood of Mutant movies according to Daniel Richmond. If things are true, this would explain why Eric, who would be leading the squad, is not anticipated to include Magneto in the X-Men remake. In the first X-Men film, Magneto led Mystique, Toad, and Sabretooth in a modified form of the Brotherhood. Many other characters, including Pyro, Blob, Mastermind, Destiny, Quicksilver, and the Scarlet Witch, have also served as members and leaders in the comic books over the years. Right now, there are a lot of X-Men-related rumors circulating the internet from a variety of sources, but we wouldn't place too much weight on them just in. These initiatives are probably in their early phases of development and are all subject to change, even if some or all of them are on the same level. After a string of underwhelming Phase 5 entries, the MCU will probably be searching for a way to breathe new life into it. What better way to do that than by bringing the children of Adam into the fold? Shortly after Disney purchased the assets of 20th Century Fox in 2019, Kevin gave fans a hope that a reboot was in the works. However, until lately, we haven't received a single official update. There were allegations that Marvel Studios was having trouble casting new actors as well as mutant characters like Wolverine, Cyclops, Storm, and so on because of the contractual disputes. According to rumors, Simon Kinberg, Bryan Singer, and other Fox characters would be entitled to at least credit and remuneration if Marvel were to resurrect the team with any of the same characters before 2025. They might even have some creative input over the project. The only established mutant characters we've seen in the MCU since are Professor Xavier in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, with Sir Patrick Stewart reprising the role, and Kelsey Grammer's Beast in the Marvel's post-credits scene. Whether this is true or not, it would explain why there has been a radio silence on all things X-Men since 2019. So, which X-Men members make up the Brotherhood of Mutants, and what does the group stand for? The Brotherhood of Mutants is a significant figure in X-Men history, both on and off the big screen. If that sounds all familiar, just a few months after the X-Men were initially revealed to readers, in 1964, Marvel Comics published the Brotherhood of Mutants, a sinister counterpart of the X-Men. Over the next few decades, the group has appeared in countless media formats, although the roster nearly always includes some of the most well-known villains from the X-Men mythos. Magneto is frequently the leader of the Brotherhood of Mutants in comic books, which supports the speculation that he will feature in a film based on the group. Mainstays like Blob, Mystique, Sabretooth, and Juggernaut have also appeared, also well-known foes who became allies like Rogue and the Scarlet Witch. With a similarly rotating lineup that includes characters like Magneto, Mystique, Toad, Sabretooth, Pyro, Phoenix, Juggernaut, and the Omega Gang, the version featured in the X-Men films is also dynamic. All of this suggests that there would be an abundance of material for a Brotherhood of Mutants-focused MCU film. Additionally, it might help set the MCU's interpretation of the X-Men mythos apart from the Fox's version. Marvel Studios has already shown that it is willing to explore more intense team-up films with the Thunderbolts. Is it possible for Magneto to miss the upcoming X-Men film? According to sources, it would come as a surprise to learn that Magneto might not be the antagonist of the X-Men's first appearance in the MCU, given that the character has been in the great majority of live-action X-Men films. However, there are furthermore a few stories that support the notion that he wouldn't be going up against a friendly group of mutant superheroes right away. One such speculation claims that the legendary villain, Mr. Sinister, would appear in Marvel's X-Men reboot. If this is true, it makes sense to save Magneto's introduction until the unavoidable follow-up. So, do you expect a Marvel project shortly? And that's all about it. Share your thoughts in the comments section. If you want to know more about movie updates, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to click on the bell icon to not miss out on any video and to get notifications on time. Don't hesitate to give suggestions for our videos. Catch you next time.